Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we're going to be having a look at Laurence Fox, the man that started the Reclaim Party. Used to be an actor. Well, it seems that the media are not satisfied at him not being able to find any work anymore. They want him actually cancelled altogether.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Now, the article that I found is titled, Laurence Fox is dropped by acting agent over the phone amid controversies. Now, I would like to say at this point, Laurence Fox hasn't got any controversies, unless you class defending yourself against an attack with no foundation as controversy, which I don't. Now, he's also said that he's still waiting for an example of anything he's said or done that could be deemed racist to give his acting agency a reason to actually drop him. It's also an examination at the actual media nowadays and the way that they actually frame things. Listen to this. The actor who has been continually embroiled in controversies throughout the year, continually embroiled in controversies the media have made. Remember that. Said that the former agent's decision reaffirmed exactly why he's opted to launch his Reclaim political party. Now, at this point, I would actually like to say the media going after him as hard as they have and getting him cancelled from his possibility of having a future as an actor has freed his hands to be able to fully jump into the Reclaim political party and actually have a very good go at destroying the two-party system. So I actually think that the media have shot themselves in the foot with this one for pushing and trying to make out he's in controversies when he's not. I've not found any evidence whatsoever of Fox saying anything that I would deem or you would deem controversial. Nothing. Now, in September, Fox announced he was launching a party to fight the so-called culture wars. See how they frame that? So-called culture wars. It's not so-called, it's culture wars. The group was described by one Westminster source as basically a UKIP for culture. Really? Westminster source. They like saying Westminster source and not giving any names, don't they? What they actually mean is, I said, yep, that's exactly what they mean. Who is this guy anyway that's doing this article? Jacob Stallworthy. He sounds like a upstanding citizen, doesn't he? Not. It has apparently been set up to provide a political movement for people who are tired of being told that we represent the very thing we have in history stood together against. I want to thank my acting agent who let me go on the phone just now for reaffirming exactly why I am doing what I am doing, Fox wrote on Twitter. Still waiting for a single example of anything I've said or done that could be deemed racist. We will reclaim freedom, fairness and common sense. Hear, hear. I hope he does, to be honest. I hope he does. Now, do I think the party could? I'm not too sure. I don't know that much about the Reclaim Party, other than the fact he's already had a donation of £5 million to help kickstart the party. So he is in a unique position of being well funded. So we'll have to watch this space, won't we, everyone? The star's been in the spotlight since January this year when he appeared on the BBC's Question Time and made headlines for refuting claims that the media's treatment of Meghan Markle was racially motivated. It wasn't racially motivated. It was the fact that she was a bit of a cock. Sorry, but it is. It's got nothing to do with anything to do with colour, but if you say that someone's a cock and they're not white, obviously it's racism nowadays, isn't it? Which it isn't. He said the row was boring and claimed it's not racism. We're the most tolerant, lovely country in Europe, and that's why most of the world want to come here. He's right, isn't he? In an April interview with the Sunday Times, Fox revealed that his appearance had caused a row with his brother-in-law, the actor and comedian writer Richard Ayoade, after Fox begged him to support his stance on social media. Ayoade, who is half Nigerian, was reportedly furious at this and told Fox, "You have never encountered racism." Very racist thing to say, is it not? How could you possibly know because you're just a white man? What does that mean? Is that what that means? Because that's what it sounds like, isn't it? Which is racism. Fox responded, "Yeah, of course I have. I've encountered racism from black people towards me when I was working in Kenya." Oh, backfired on him then, didn't it? As a safari driver for 7 months. It's the way you're spoken to. Racism can be deferential. Asked by the interviewer what he meant by the idea that racism can be deferential, Fox answered, "This is why you don't get actors involved in chats like this, because I'm just not smart enough to do it." Great swerve, Fox. Very good swerve. Fox, that was actually a catch you in a trap question, was it not? Fox was initially best known as the star of TV drama series Lewis, which ran between 2006 and 2015. Now, in regards to this, Laurence Fox is not a racist. Far from it. He's actually a liberal, in my opinion. And he's not the only party that's come forward. We've also got the Reform Party, which is ex-Brexit Party, Nigel Farage's crew. And we've also got, on top of that, the Heritage Party, which is David Kurten, who used to be a UKIP MP, that are looking very, very hopeful as well. So I would suggest, everyone, if you're annoyed, like me, at the two-party system and them both being worse than each other on different days, it might be worth starting to look at these other parties that have a possibility of actually doing something, or at least pressuring the two parties to actually do something for the people for once and not for the globe. We come first, or we should do. It's our country. They work for us, not the other way round. Now, what's my opinion? I think it's disgusting that he's been hounded out of his job. He's a good actor. Should it matter what his politics are? Well, it does to them, but it doesn't to me. I couldn't care less what a celebrity's politics are unless he's forced into a position where he's got to say it. If they're just coming out and telling me their politics, I don't care. Are you any good on the screen? Fine by me then. Not interested whatsoever. But nowadays, it's all about your past and the things that you've said and done and could have done and possibly would have done and you're most likely to do. And it's just fabricated anger for no reason other than you're bored. Because that's the only thing I can see for it. I would like to know a little bit more about the Reclaim Party, as I would the Reform Party as well. As far as I'm aware, the only one that have actually put anything out that they want to do in regards to policies is the Heritage Party. So that is well worth going and having a look. I'd like to know your opinion on this. I actually think this is going to come back and bite the media big time. Why? His hands are free now, aren't they? He doesn't have to worry about his career. He's not got one anymore. So therefore, he can dive 100% into building this party up and threaten the establishment, because that's what we need at the minute, because both Labour and Tories are the establishment and they're both working off the same hint sheet. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, share it out, everyone. Please share it out. If you've not done so already, unclick the subscribe button and re-click it and make sure the bell's on all again. All of the subs are not getting notified, so it's the best way to ensure that you are. Stay sane, everyone. I'll see you on the next one.